Hello everybody, my name is Travis, and welcome back to Doom Eternal. Now, there is going to be something a little bit different about this time around as opposed to when I regularly play the game.
The Khan Maker is nearby. We must stop her before she completes the ritual and gains full control over the Icon of Sin.
Now, what's different about this time around is that I'm actually not recording my voice as I'm playing the game. Unfortunately, my microphone was not working at the time that I recorded this episode, so I sat here basically talking for no reason for about 30-40 minutes or so, and the result is I had no audio. I could have used the audio from my camera, which picks up, my voice by itself, but it's so low quality, and there's a constant clicking because of the sound of the battery, which is a persistent problem with the Canon RF800. It's a very small, very budget $200 camcorder, so it's not all that great. And every time you record audio with it, the sound of the battery and the internal mechanisms or whatever is in it just keeps on clicking in perpetuity. So there's nothing I can do about that. So I'm just gonna commentate over my own gameplay here really quick, and probably get angry watching my own watch right here. I'm gonna jump at that wall, right? There's literally nothing there. It's so far away that you can barely see it move. And then I'm gonna jump here, I'm gonna miss it by a country mile, and down I go. But yeah, so that's basically what it's gonna be. I'm just gonna be commentating over my own gameplay, and we're gonna go over my failures one by one as they occur. And there we go again. I missed the jump, even though I made it the first time, because I seem to keep forgetting that my jump recharges after hitting one of those handlebars that you can jump off of. Boom, there we go. I'm gonna miss this one again because I didn't store up enough jump. And right back to the start we go. I don't know why this took me so many tries. I can't answer that question personally. And we're gonna get it this time. I'm gonna climb all the way up to the top, turn over to the side, a little bit higher just to be sure. Boom. Aim up, dash a couple times. We have made it. And then I'm gonna panic at the end here and almost overshoot it. There we go. And that actually made me tense my butthole. I'm trying to process how to do this one for some reason. I don't know why I stopped here, but I did, and that's just the long and short of it. Now I'm picking my ass up and getting it in gear, and boom, now we're moving on to finding the first couple of secrets. One of them is right in front of your face. Like, if you had just looked up, you'd probably have been able to shoot it from this angle. Actually, no, that's not true, never mind. But once you get to the other side of this gap here, turn around and look up, you'll be able to see another green button, just like the one I just shot. And you'll see it in just a second once I turn around to go get that auto map on the side here. Now the secret is actually up on top of that. It's a mastery token, so right in front of us is where it's at. But you can't access it from this room. So you gotta go back to the gap, look up, boom, there you go. It lowers a platform, and that platform goes down a ways, and it crawls all the way back up. You turn around, and you can grab onto the wall behind you. I miss it, of course, because I'm stupid. I also panicked when I landed on that platform because I forgot how big it was and thought I was gonna fall into the abyss. There we go. And now you have yourself another mastery token. I'm checking the map again. I'm checking to see what I can use my points on because I have so many of them. I've got Praetor Suit points, which really don't matter. I thought I had 2 mastery tokens, but I forgot where to check the number, and obviously it's at the top, so I have exactly 2 more. One of them I'm going to use, and the other one I'm not because I completely forgot about it. And we're moving forward. I'm getting myself ready for the battle that's up ahead, because I know that something's coming.
cannot stop the procession. We will not be able to control it! No!
And now we move on to possibly one of the most annoying challenges that I had to face in this level so far. It's something that took me a few tries, and it wasn't even particularly difficult. And the addition of the Maker drones absolutely makes this cheese compared to what it could possibly be if there weren't mobile sources of ammunition wandering around. Because they don't just drop 2 little bars of health when you kill them. They drop significant amounts of health, so they are a boon to you. You should always aim for the head. That's just one thing in general to take away from this game as a whole. But here we are. If I were correct in everything that I did, and my infinite knowledge was put to the best use it could be, I wouldn't be recording a commentary instead of actual gameplay, huh? So this guy right here is going to give me problems, and I'm going to die a few times over. So I'm going to let you get a rundown of what the area looks like really quick, and then after you see what the whole map looks like and what I have to deal with, like right now, I'm going to skip ahead to when the battle's over. And that should just about do it.
The icon of sin is no longer in the Khan Maker's control. The longer he is on Earth, the stronger he will grow. There is a portal we can use to follow it. We must reactivate the gate.
I'm checking around just to make sure there are no other secrets here. And now I have to rack my brain to figure out how to get over there. And I found it! All you gotta do is jump, dash, jump, dash, jump, dash. Oh wait, how many is that? Jump, dash, jump, jump, dash, dash, jump, dash. There's a secret in here, by the way. If you go down a little bit further on, I think that there's some machine gun ammo, some heavy cannon ammo. Must have been a different tube. They all look kind of the same. But anyway, yeah, in these tubes, you'll see it. I'll show it in the video. But there's an extra life and something else I can't remember. There's another secret coming up too. Just gonna take care of these guys. I set one of them on fire. I meant to get them all with glory kills, but the first one got his head popped off way too fast for me to be able to do anything about that. So, turn around, jump on this platform, jump on that platform with the green. You can collect your codex entry. It gives you the Icon of Sin codex entry, which I try to read here for you, but unfortunately, yeah, I don't have any audio from that clip, so it is what it is. I'm gonna stay here for a sec. And now we're moving on. So take a left from here. I don't see it yet, but I do see that there is, in fact, a secret. Look up there on the left, you'll see it. Little cave opening. Bam! You get yourself a brand new song. Descent into Cerberon. At least I think that's what it says. And my screen is pretty small here reviewing my footage, but whatever. So, oh, it's in these tunnels. You move forward down into that little hallway there on the end. This isn't a secret. This is just the path you're supposed to take, which I thought was a secret. There's some ammo there you can collect if you're a little bit low. It's not a whole lot, but you know that any ammo makes a difference, a big difference on Ultra Nightmare. And apparently I can't get back up. So, same thing here. Turn around, jump up, boom. You get yourself a life up. At the end of the game, absolutely valuable. I should have gone through more levels to collect some of the life ups that I got from the previous episode that I wasted flagrantly, but whatever. Boom, I'm gonna wipe them all out. Could have used the ammo and the health and etc. But I decided, what the hell. I tried to get something out of him, didn't happen that way. And these guys are surprisingly resilient to the micro missiles. And this guy, not so surprisingly, is very resistant to the micro missiles. In fact, it takes so many of them that I almost run out of ammo just trying to kill him. And there is the secret encounter coming up. That door over there is open. I didn't see that at first, but if you punch it across this platform, move all the way to the other end, climb on top of it, which I will do in just a sec. I'm looking around it for whatever reason. Jump up there. Boom. You've got yourself a secret encounter with a little bit of ammo on the side. It's not particularly difficult. It's a couple of zombies or possessed, whatever you want to call them, and a cyber mancubus. So what I like to do is I look around for the big guy first, but since I don't see him first, the little guy gets my priority. Boom, 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 boom. He's gone. Now it's just the Maker Drone and the possessed, and that's it. You have yourself yet another weapon point. I'm just trying to figure out for a second, because I look at both statues, I thought I could break both of them for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't know what's going through my head right now. But I thought you could break both of them. Quickly got over that, jump across the gap, boom, bam, bangy. I'm moving along. I'm getting a little bit better at judging the distances for these jumps. And I didn't even need to jump at the end there, I just dashed. So, it's easy. And if you go up here, turn around, exactly, turn around, there is another mastery token. So now I have 3 again, which means there are 2 on this level. At least as far as I know. I at the time of recording, I stopped before finishing the level because it got extremely difficult. But, yeah. So it had been like a long time anyway. I'd been recording for a long time, is what I meant. So this is the part where I get really gummed up. And here's another thing where I'm just going to show you what the first attempt looks like and the map layout before I shift on to finishing this up. At the end of the level here, you can see that, and this guy spawns actually a lot earlier than the end of the fight here. He'll spawn alongside a Hell Knight and a couple other big guys, so it's really frustrating, but he's really not that hard. See, the way that I like to approach getting the Doom Hunter is I like to take his shields down with a bunch of plasma rifle shots, or whatever that's called, plasma rifle shots, and then hit him with the burst fire from the missile launcher. Because one good burst fire from the missile launcher, I think one burst will take him out, or at least take out his first stage. And then since he has no shield, just hammer him with the missile launcher as fast as you possibly can before he gets another shield up, and you'll be good. This is where a Baron of Hell spawns. It's actually kind of ridiculous. And you always got to deal with those winged bastards on the sides, which those guys are honestly the bane of my existence. I have no desire to fight any battle with them in it ever again. In fact, by the time I'm done with this game, I will have a newfound hatred for Doom. Unlike Doom 2016, that was a good game. That was a phenomenal game. I loved that game. It was amazing. But in this one, the enemies, their choice of enemies is phenomenal in that it makes me hate every single enemy I encounter. Everything from the imps to those flying winged demon weirdos to the Hell Knights, everything is so much worse. Quote unquote worse. I mean, it's an improvement. It's way more difficult, but that could also be because I played Doom Eternal on, you guessed it, Ultra Nightmare. So right now I'm just checking the map, making sure that I didn't miss any secrets, so on and so forth.
But you will need to reconfigure the teleporter rings to activate it. We must move quickly, for the icon of sin grows more powerful the longer it is on Earth.
And there goes Samuel Hayden running his mouth again. So we're going to jump across the gap, we're going to get into another fight, and I'm not going to die this time. It's actually not that difficult. It's a lot of small enemies, but the gunfire can make it particularly dangerous for you. So you just got to make sure you're on your dodging game, which is something I'm never known for. Like, I said it was a bunch of little guys. There's a Revenant there, but I consider him to be like a really weak enemy at this point, just based on his lack of ability to hurt me, especially Cyber Mancubi. They're not all that dangerous if they're not surrounded by a bunch of enemies, but otherwise they're total pushovers because they can't deal the same damage that regular Mancubi can. So anyway, here I am rubbing my face against glass trying to get inside like a moron, and here comes a Marauder. He almost wiped me out with that attack, but here we go. Takes about, I think, 8 shots. Boom, there we go. There's 6 right there. And it only takes 1 more. I almost die here to that one bastard, which is why I say that all the little enemies are still extremely threatening, despite being so far into the game and having so much experience. I actually died while fighting a few big enemies, like the Doom Hunter in the last area, from just a handful of the small, crappy enemies. Oh yes, there is a suit point here, assuming you don't already have maximum, you know, suit upgrades. You climb on this platform I'm jumping on here. I didn't know this at first. You jump around, double jump to get up there, and there's your secret. But obviously, it takes me 2 tries because of how stupid I am. There you go, for the completionists. And there's nothing left on this platform for you to collect, so you just go back down and get on your merry way. So when I unpaused, I ended up here somehow. I'm not sure how I ended up right in front of the console here. I just did. So the part of that footage I couldn't find because I'm just kind of skimming right now, but yeah.
System acquired. Setting a course for the Earth dimension now.
I can see that. Am I the father, Dr. Hayden?
You must get the other teleporter rings aligned before it's too late. The gate must be reactivated. The longer the icon of sin is on Earth, the stronger he will become.
So this is just more of Samuel Hayden running his mouth again, and we're coming up on yet another death in just a moment. So you gotta jump across this gap while dodging Cacodemon blasts. They're way off in the distance there. This is where things get difficult because there is an Archvile at the other end of the map. I'm not sure where he's at right now or if he's even spawned, but I know that he does show up. And you're gonna see him in just a moment. There he is, right down there. He usually starts out around that spot. And, or I don't know, maybe he just moves there after you get there. But anyway, yeah. He whoops my ass. So basically, after being sick and tired of this shit, and going through it over and over again, I just blast the BFG out, kill the Archvile and everyone in the vicinity, in one shot and blaze of glory. Now I'm gonna move on. There's 2 paths you can take here. You can go left or right. I'm gonna choose left just because I wasn't sure where the secrets were at in regards. I forgot to look and use the map to go far enough, but whatever. So now, we're gonna leap across, boom, boom, and then boom. There's some gasoline there in case you need the ammo. And the totem is over here on the left side. It's really easy to find. That glowing thing over there on the left, you saw that? There's your totem. Bam. Out of the park, knocked it out of there. I'm gonna die here. This is where the episode actually ends. It ends on this level because I lose my mind trying to fight this battle. You're gonna see me die, and then after you see me die, I'm gonna skip straight to the end. And, yeah. Even with quad damage, the mobile turret just isn't enough. Even with quad damage, it didn't do anything to save me, but at the same time, I was also overwhelmed by a ton of enemies. So, anyway, yeah, that's basically the entire episode. Next time, I'm going to try and make sure that my microphone is working before I record it. So, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you sticking with me through this. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment down below to tell me what you think, subscribe to the channel to stay up to date, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, friends.